Queso's courtroom outburst shocked everyone, but the story behind it runs much deeper. At the center of one of Jacksonville's most closely followed murder cases were Hakim Queso Robinson and his father, Abdul Robinson Sr. Their relationship had already been damaged by years of street conflict and personal loss, but it completely collapsed when Abdul made the decision to testify against his own son. Queso was ultimately found guilty of first-degree murder in the killing of Charles Lilbuck. McCormick jail prosecutors made it clear that his father's testimony played a key role in securing that conviction. The case stemmed from a deadly ambush in 2020 that took McCormick's life. He was just 23 years old and had ties to the Six Block group. Investigators said the killing was fueled by an ongoing feud between McCormick's Circle and ATK, a group connected to Queso and members of his family. Tensions had already been high since the 2019 killing of Willie Addison, Abdul's stepson. After Addison's death, McCormick released a diss track mocking him, which only deepened the hostility between both sides. According to prosecutors, in the days leading up to the shooting, Queso and others closely monitored McCormick's movements. Dominique Buller Barner later admitted he acted as the getaway driver and told investigators the group waited for the right moment to strike. When the attack finally happened, McCormick was ambushed in Jacksonville. Surveillance footage captured parts of the incident. Barner drove the escape vehicle, and ATK Scotty Whitaker Jr., who is Queso's cousin, was also involved and later stood trial alongside him. Prosecutors said Queso was the one who pulled the trigger. After the shooting, Abdul Sr. helped Barner and Whitaker avoid police, a move that placed him directly in the middle of the investigation. He was arrested in September 2020 and forced to confront his role in helping them escape. Eventually, Abdul accepted a plea deal. He pleaded guilty to being an accessory after the fact, admitting he assisted the men after the killing. In exchange, his potential sentence was reduced to a maximum of 20 years. But the deal required one thing: he had to testify. That meant taking the stand against his own son and nephew. In court, Abdul described the decision as the hardest of his life. He spoke about his failing health and his young children, explaining how missing important moments with them pushed him toward cooperation. He told the court that no matter what choice he made, someone he loved would be hurt. Despite saying he still loved his son, Abdul identified Queso in surveillance footage and told the jury he did not know about the shooting beforehand. However, he admitted that once it happened, he helped those involved avoid arrest. His testimony became a major piece of the prosecution's case, helping establish the timeline and linking Queso to the crime scene. After spending over 3 years in custody, Abdul Sr. was eventually released under strict conditions. He returned home on community control and probation, with heavy restrictions on his movement and activities. The case left a family permanently fractured, with a father choosing survival, a son facing life behind bars, and a courtroom moment that stunned everyone who witnessed it.